resent my mom because she never taught me any life skills.
I actually told Lauren to drop out of school when she was in 11th grade because she had bad social anxiety and she just hated school.
Well, according to Lauren, dear old dad John didn't do any better.
As a teenager, I could drink, party, and do drugs with my dad. Now when I think about my dad, it makes me really angry.
Now, Lauren and John admit they gave Lauren a little too much freedom.
My daughter Lauren holds me responsible for the way her life turned out. The fact is she doesn't work hard. Lauren's very lazy.
I would drink and occasionally do lines of cocaine with Lauren.
Under what theory do you as a father say, I'm gonna do drugs with my daughter?
That was my way of being close with my daughter.
So you thought, I'm gonna bond with her, we're gonna do a couple of lines of cocaine here. I see your pictures here. This is you bonding with her. Am I in the twilight zone here?
My dad did sleep with hundreds of women when he was with my mom. My dad would tell me about his affairs and tell me not to tell my mom.
John threatened Lauren not to say anything about any of the affairs or there would be consequences.
Did he have an affair with your best friend?
Yes,
And had a daughter?
and had a daughter.
He had sex with one of your 17-year-old friends.
We were having a party.
You were partying with all of her friends, that's bonding.
I don't recall that situation. I mean, I was high and I was drunk.
How do you bring that up around the kitchen table? By the way, your best friend that I'm having an affair with and got pregnant and having a baby, I'd kind of like to move her in.
There was another girlfriend, and the girlfriend after that, her best friend, is the one that moved in.
I offered for
We
you
had
to
nowhere to go.
stay for the first 2 weeks.
Excuse me. Did you say you invited him and his girlfriend to move
I
in?
told him he could stay at my house.
With his girlfriend?
With his girlfriend.
When they moved in, where'd you sleep?
On the couch.
Are you insane?
Yes.
Okay, you heard what he just said. I was never abusive towards her mother. True or false?
False.
True or false?
False.
Are you lying here or are they lying? One of you's lying.
I mean, if I don't define abuse, I mean, it's not like I was beating on her. It was a normal boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife arguments, shoving
That's
back and
not a
forth. I
normal
mean, I never really
relationship, though.
hauled off and punched her in her face.
That's the thing.
You punched
I
me in
don't
my
mean-
face when you got caught messing around. I had a black eye. I lost my job.
I no.
Well, how about the hammer you threw at me across the room because you got mad about the Linkin Park song I was playing?
I thrown something across the room, not aiming it at you.
At me?
No, I didn't aim it at you.
Yes,
That
you
was just
did.
out of anger, picking something up and throwing it in
Why
the
is it
house.
always throwing something when you're angry? That's why you got this fear in everybody's face that we have to walk on eggshells around you. Because if it's not the way John wants it, God knows what he's going to do.
You are either abusing or you are not. You said, well, it depends on how you define abuse. I'll let you grade your own paper here. Okay, let's just see how we define abuse. This is from my wife's Aspire program. There's physical abuse, that's obvious, hitting, scratching, pushing, shoving, throwing, grabbing, shaking, slapping, punching, use of restraints, or one's body size or strength against another person. Would you qualify there, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Emotional verbal abuse, example, threats, insults, yelling, screaming, cursing, constant monitoring, checking in, humiliation, intimidation, isolation, friends, family, stalking. Would you qualify there, sir?
Yes.
Okay. We then have sexual, of course. Examples, forcing sex, making you feel fearful, sexual acts, any of those sort of things. Digital, examples, demanding passwords, checking cell phones, cyberbullying, all of these things. Hell, you get any of this, you just sell it though, right? Computers, phones, stuff like that I'd have to, Robin, you probably should add that to your list here, taking their digital devices and selling them. That certainly would qualify. So, I mean, you're all over abuse. I mean, right?
Correct.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.